Hi friends, so I have my very last OB appointment. I'm 38 weeks, 4 days. I have my first and last NST, plus a meeting with the midwife, and it's 10:51. My appointment's at 11. I need to go because I had to park so far away. The parking lot is so full today, so it's gonna like literally take me a full 10 minutes to just walk up. So let's go. Fingers crossed everything looks good and everything's normal and just fine. So let's go. Oh, it's like so hot out. Oh my goodness. So glad I brought my big water bottle. All hooked up. She also asked if I wanted apple juice. I feel like I'm on vacation right now. It's like first class treatment, folks. All right, that is done. It went by faster than I thought it was going to. And now, I'm getting a check. Woo! This is kind of taking forever. What is it with me and doctor's appointments that take forever? All right, friends, we're done finally. Let's leave. All right, friends, appointment is all done. That was a very, 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 very quick appointment, but a lot of waiting. A lot of waiting. So it's 10 after 1, and okay, NST all went fine, thank goodness, because I was getting kind of like weirded out. The machine, I don't know if they were just having like what I think was like the belt thing was just having a hard time staying put, and I don't know why. Like, you know, I guess like I'm a mom, so like I'm always concerned and like always like worried about like is she okay, like is everything okay. And so when she was trying to find her heartbeat, like I felt like she was having sort of a harder time finding it, and then she found it, but then like the little belt thing wasn't staying put. So the machine, like she left me for the NST, the nurse, and I'm sorry, I just turned the air up because it's like really hot. It's like really, really hot. It says it's 102 degrees outside. It's not 102 degrees outside, but I think the car is 102 degrees. It's like gazillion. It's 86. That's pretty freaking hot. She left the room and like, you know, like left me to do the little buttony thing. And in case you've never done the NST, you're supposed to like press this little button that is almost like a little like, it's like a Jeopardy buzzer, every time you feel the baby move. And the machine like beeps and stuff, but then like it started doing this like these three beeps in a row a lot of times, and I kept looking over and it was showing the heartbeat as like 119, 120, and I was like, that seems like really low. And then every time like I would see like it dip, like whatever the clearly like not a doctor, but like, you know, the little lines, they would go like below the like what I'm guessing is like the baseline, and that's when the thing would go like beep beep beep. So she came in and she was like, this machine's making a lot of noise, and she sort of like held it in one place, the little like reader, and then yeah, and then I was actually like, I was feeling a lot more contractions while I was laying down than I have felt during the day in a long time, and I think it's because I was like actually laying down and resting, but like didn't seem to be an issue, because then they were like, all right, we're gonna have you go to the room to get checked out by the midwife. And I could have sworn the NST with the other pregnancies was a whole lot longer. It was very short. It felt like very short to me. I was like ready to sit in that room for like another hour and a half. So I went to the room and she was like, oh, you can take off your bottoms and like sit with the little like piece of paper over you. And that's then like waiting for the midwife is what took forever. It took like 25 minutes. And then she came in, we talked about the coxsackie. And what I did appreciate was that she said that there is a blood test that can be done that can determine, I'm guessing, what if I have the virus, and then if baby has the virus. And she was saying like it's good to do the blood test because the neonatologist will want to know if I have it, because then there's probably, you know, either a higher chance that she'll have it, or, you know, we can then you know, maybe they can test her, maybe there's like preventative measures I can do. Anyway, it just like felt good because I was like, yes, like, okay, great, let's do that blood test, let's find out, because I haven't been showing any symptoms, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I didn't have. If you're like, I have no idea what you're talking about, watch my weeks 36 and 37 pregnancy update. Everyone in my house got Coxsackie virus this past week, and by some miracle I didn't get it. However, you can still get it. It's like the C word, you know, like you can still get it but not have symptoms, and you can like be very contagious all, like, even after you've stopped showing symptoms. So it's a little tricky. It's like, it's not a done deal that I don't have it or I didn't have it, but I appreciate that this blood test got ordered, because now we'll know if I have it. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. That was sweet. She was like, oh, I think you're going for your pre-op blood work, and I was like, yes, tomorrow. She's like, great, let's just do it, like, we can order it for tomorrow. So perfect. And that was it. She was like, I don't really need to check to see if you're dilated. Do you want me to check to see if you're dilated? And I was like, no, not necessary. Definitely, like, especially because I'm having a C-section, I don't need, and they did the NST, which like clearly like came out fine. Like they didn't say like, oh my gosh, you're having so many contractions, like you're going into labor. Like there was none of that. Everything seems pretty stable. So I was like, no, I don't think I need you to check. I'm like, I'm good. She's like, great. All right, that's it. Like, I'll see ya. Like, see when I see ya, sort of thing. So I was able to schedule, before I left, schedule my 2-week post-op and my 6-week post-op. I don't know why I thought I had only a 6-week post-op, but I also have a 2-week post-op, which was wild to schedule, because in 2 weeks, so the 2-week one, like, easy peasy. 6 weeks is like September, like the first full week of September, which is like back to school. I think Hugo will definitely be in school that week. Maybe Theodore will start the week after. But like trying to like figure out that schedule, I was like, well, I guess we could do this day. Like in my head thinking like, I don't really know. I'm hoping, I scheduled it for a day that I'm hoping Jeff can work from home, because that is just, now I'm like, oh my gosh, 3 kids to juggle, but 2 kids who are gonna be in school. Like schedule, like, so those school schedules, juggling those. Anyway, oh, it's so funny. There was a woman in the OB who was also pregnant, who like brought her toddler with her, and she's parked directly across from me. That's so funny. What a small world. Anyway, so that's that, friends. That was the appointment. It was very straightforward. Like, it didn't feel unnecessary because we did the NST, and that was my first and last NST. I think normally you do 2 NSTs. And I got the Coxsackie virus test ordered, which is awesome. So that was all positive. So yeah, tomorrow I'll go do all the blood work, and then we'll be ready to roll forward with this. With the C-section. My aunt is watching Theodore right now, which is amazing, and Jeff is home this week. He started his paternity leave, so he's going to pick up Hugo from camp. I am going to actually run to Michael's. It's like the weirdest place to like go, the craft store. I'm running to Michael's because I got a poster for the boys' room, and it needs a frame. So I'm gonna go there, and I think I'm gonna finish this vlog out here. This was like just a doctor vlog, but I'm gonna vlog tomorrow. I'll vlog the pre-op blood work. I just think it's interesting, sort of getting in the run up to the C-section. What do you need? What needs to happen? And that's it, friends. I can't believe I'm about to have a baby. And I can't believe she's still in, and I can't believe that, like, she's gonna be, if she makes it to the C-section, which is in just a few days, she is going to be my like oldest gestationally aged child, in that like she stayed in my belly until 39 weeks. Neither one of the boys stayed in until 39 weeks. Isn't that wild? Anyway, all right, friends, love you all so much. See you soon. See you real soon. Bye.